I think race fans will agree that anybody that comes into the sport and is a contributor, somebody that comes into the sport and makes the sport better, helps grow the sport, these folks, they don't just put cars on the track. They spend money on sponsorships. I mean, they're going to sponsor this race next year. That's huge. These racetracks all struggle looking for sponsors for their events. So for Toyota to step up and be a sponsor of the April races here, that's huge. The marketing they do, the promotion of the sport they do. This is one of the biggest companies in the world, and to have them involved in NASCAR, that's just a compliment to NASCAR. And maybe initially there was some pushback, but today Toyota is just like like Chevrolet, Ford, and Dodge. They're right in there racing, and they have great drivers and great teams. Joe Gibbs is a team owner. My brother, they got great teams and great owners, and they've made a great contribution to our sport. I'm proud of what they've been able to do.
What was it that got you and Michael to sign up with them? Because you guys are an iconic name in the sport, and they probably might have felt a little uneasy asking you, but what was it? What was their sales pitch back?
Well, to tell you the truth, it was Michael's vision. I had a truck team back in the 90s. Rich Bickle drove for me, and we finished second in the championship in '97 at the Die-Hard truck, number 17. Michael heard about Toyota coming into the sport in the Camping World Truck Series, and we were talking. He said, "DW, you had a truck team. Why don't you go talk to Toyota and see if maybe you could get back in the business?" I don't know if I want to or not, brother. He said, "I'll go with you." So we went out to California. We sat down with the folks, and the program they laid out, taking a guy like me that hadn't been an owner for a little while, and their vision for all the teams. They weren't going to come in and spend a whole bunch of money, buy up all the good teams and go win races and beat their chests and say, "Look what we've done." They came in at the ground level, but with their technology and with their support. That's what makes Michael's team so good. It's the technology that they've given to Michael to make his cars better. It's the support. They do the engines. You don't have to have an engine program. They do all the engines, TRD does. So the program that Toyota lays out has been a template. I can guarantee you that Chevrolet and Ford, and probably Dodge too, have all taken notes from the way the Toyota teams have done business. They share information. When I was driving, the last thing I was going to do was go over and tell Kenny Schrader or anybody that was my teammate, Neil, but whoever my teammate, I think I'm going to tell him how I set my car up for Richmond, how I won the last race here. No way. But when Toyota came in, that was one of the things that they insisted upon. It's going to be an open book. Whatever. If I'm a Toyota, if I'm on the Toyota team and I want to see what your setup is, open the book and show it to whomever wants to see it. And that changed the culture in this garage area. That's when Ford went to Roush and said, you and Yates, you got to go in together. That's when Chevrolet went to Hendrick and said, you're going to build engines for other teams. And it was all because of the influence that Toyota had on this sport.